G'day legends. So, inspired by the great success that the fighting nerds are having this year and last year, I reckon it's about time we tackle the fighter IQ tier list. We're going to go from the lowest IQ'd fighters to the highest IQ'd fighters. Now, obviously, there could be way more fighters added to this tier list, so what I like to do is try and kick the tier lists off here and then bring them up on the live streams, and you guys can come and add some names and join in on the banter later on in the live stream. So, and also, let's face it, I'm sort of time constrained, you know? I can't sit here for a bloody hour putting out tier lists, mate. We do the best that we can, and we press on. Now, this tier list is going to be made up of 4 categories. It is going to begin down at the Michael Chandler level of IQ, which is the lowest possible level of IQ a fighter can have, and then move all the way up to the nerd tier, which is, you know, obviously because of the fighting nerds. And I think we could really kick off the Michael Chandler level IQ level with its namesake, Michael Chandler. Chandler is a very dumb man. A very dumb man. He has lost to Charles Oliveira twice, and after both losses, did an interview with Ariel Helwani saying he still firmly believes that 9 times out of 10, he beats Charles Oliveira. Yeah, he wants to kickstart his lightweight title run at 40 years old, you know? That's pretty dumb. You wouldn't know it from how Chandler talks. You know, he talks like he's smart, or at least he has somehow downloaded a Tony Robbins audiobook into his brain and now just speaks in metaphors and Tony Robbins-isms. Yeah, but once that cage door closes behind Michael Chandler, he goes full primal, mate. Like proper caveman. He's in there just swinging that hammer around. I mean, Trevor Peek has got more finesse in the cage. And we'll get to him. The next one up, and I know this is going to hurt some people, but it is Bryce Mitchell. Look, I love Bryce Mitchell. I think he's hilarious, okay? He's a kind and gentle soul. He is funny to listen to. He is very dumb. Like, he's very, very dumb. You know what I mean? Like, he denies that gravity exists. Like, I got this tape here. Oh my God, Manel Cap is up this weekend. Fighters I cannot afford to lose. Jack Jenkins has already been dethroned. Manel Cap is up. But I got this tape here for this, right? He denies basic gravity. That's Bryce Mitchell. He thinks, remember that female Olympic boxer from last year? He honestly believes that female Olympic boxer from last year is ex-men's NBA player in a wig. Bryce legit believes that. So, I love you, Bryce. I'd go fishing with you, you know? But he is as dumb can be. Right, the next level up, I've called it a fight so I don't have to be a bricky. This is really after like Conor McGregor, who said, you know, I fight so I don't have, I'm not doing a Conor McGregor accent. He said, I fight so I don't have to be a plumber. You know what I mean? And I get it, you know? I'm to myself, I'm a tradesman, you know? Noble job, but my God, you get bloody tired. So Trevor Peek, he seems like that intelligence level where if he wasn't a cage fighter, he'd probably just be a bricky. You know what I mean? He's got that damn deep South Alabama, he looks at you like, I'm ready to go, son. He has got those South Alabama eyes, you know what I mean? He don't take kindly to folk who don't take kindly to folk around here. Trevor Peek is a scary man. He loves hammering things into walls so bad he throws hammer fists in fight. Yeah, I could picture me and Trevor Peek on a building site just hammering that last sheet of drywall. It's finally hung, and then I hear in the background, just off in the distance, this yeah, time to put the tools down, boys. Rustle up some crawfish. That is how I imagine a day on the building site with Trevor Peek. I love him. I think he's great. I'm so happy for him that he doesn't have to be a bricky and he can be a cage fighter instead. I hope his entire family is proud of him. His mum, his auntie. I'm sure that like that woman is very, very proud of him. The next bloke on the I fight because I don't want to be a bricky tier list. I can't remember his name for the life of me. He's the one Italian MMA fighter. He was ranked or is ranked. He doesn't know which way his shorts go on. He used to be very fun to watch, this Italian bloke. He fought Israel Adesanya. He used to be fun to watch, like dumb as a doornail. Doesn't know how to defend a strike, but Jesus, man. It's just so sad that these cage fighters get paid so little that they can take years off. And more than just one of them. God, it's horrible how little they get paid. Moving on to the next one. Jared Cannonier. He sniffs crystals, mate. Instead of drinking coffee, the bloke is just there just huffing on crystals, getting the energy out of it. I get it. Look, you know, you could like sorry, microphone. How did that sound? New microphone? How's it going? I get it, right? Red Bull, very bad for you. EPO, very bad for you, you know? But then, you know, there's levels, right? Crystals, coffee. I gotta get used to the new microphone. Crystals, coffee. No, it goes cocaine, EPO, Red Bull, then coffee, yeah? Green tea, perhaps, Jared Cannonier. And then finally, Jared Cannonier just somehow ends up at crystals. So, yeah, can't put you too high on the IQ list for that one, mate. Moving up to the next tier, which I like to call the normal man tier. These are just your fighters that have shown to have an average level of intelligence, and good for them. But I guess we're sort of surprised by their average level of intelligence. What do I mean by this? Let's kick it off with the first one, right? Paulo Costa. Genius. He has worked out English, which is a notoriously hard language for people who don't speak it, through the power of memes. He hasn't had a win since like 2019. We are getting close. Like, it's 2025. Paulo Costa is winless in this decade. Paulo Costa he beat Luke Rockhold. Doesn't count. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. Doesn't count, Paulo. We need a real win. He hasn't had a ranked win this decade, and yet we still love him. We're still excited to see him, and he's learnt English through the power of memes. Genius, mate. Next one on the list will be Renato Moicano. The power of reading books is truly beautiful, isn't it? Isn't it? Like, Moicano has figured out the secrets to the Matrix prison in which we all live. He's figured out that there's actually no guards on the doors of the Matrix prison. It's not locked. All you have to do is study and have the balls to walk out of it. And Moicano has done that. All the way from the favelas, I assume. Maybe not. I don't know Moicano's backstory. I'm pretty sure, you know, he grew up, you know, in very, very humble means. And look at him, rising all the way to the top. Just with understanding the crowd, understanding the free market economy, knowing that Moicano needs money, pumping out kids. It's beautiful to see. It truly is beautiful to see. And then lastly, on the normal man list, Nate the Train, baby. If I ain't losing, I'm probably gonna win. Yeah, I reckon that is a level of intelligence that only us mere mortals can truly grapple with. If I ain't losing, I'm probably gonna win. Me, Trevor Peak, and Nate the Train just hanging drywall. Oh, what a day that would be. And now we move on up to the top tier, the S tier, nerd level tier. I'm going to kick it off with, you guys might be surprised by this, all right? But I'm kicking it off with Kevin Holland. Listen, Kevin Holland might be the only fighter ever to make a career off ripping off Dana White. Honestly, not even casinos can get away with ripping off Dana White. It is truly genius. The dude is now on 200 to show, 200 to win, according to the LA fighter purses. He's going to fight about 3 to 4 times a year. That's close to $1 million for just phoning it in, mate. He's not trying at all. And it's become blatantly obvious that he is not trying. Not many fighters get away with ripping off Dana White, and Kevin Holland has gone beyond. He has made it a full-time job ripping off Dana White. That is genius level stuff, mate. Of course, we're going to put in Jan Silva as well. Just amazing. The fight IQ is amazing. The dude's operating at a higher level. I'm telling you, he's walking out to orchestral music, quieting the crowd down, getting in touch and emotionally connected to Bruce Buffer, falling into Bruce's beautiful eyes. And then in the cage, he's buddy-buddy with his opponent. Yeah, we're having a good time. Isn't this fun? Aren't we just having a... Just killing his opponent, mate. Out of nowhere. Genius level. And then the referee is like, no, he's not fully dead yet. And Jan's like, well, I have a soul. I don't want to murder this man. He has a family. So he starts elbowing him to the body rather than to the temple. Because when you're curling up like this, and now that we have 12 to 6 elbows, you can elbow a motherfucker to the temple. We can kill shot in the game now. But he doesn't. He doesn't even go for the head. He goes for the body. Oof. Oof. Operating at different planes of existence. And then, of course, number 1 on the list is Corey Sandhagen. Corey Sandhagen. He lives for the bloody chess match of the fight. Too bad he doesn't live for the fight. You know, it'd be good, you know, as a fan of fighting, it'd be good to see the mind of Corey Sandhagen in a fighter. Would be beautiful. The dude has somehow worked out a metronome in his stance. Corey Sandhagen has again downloaded the entire Art of War, and as he is metronoming around the cage, he is audiobooking to himself Sun Tzu. Look weak. Be strong. Unfortunately, yet to land a strike. But he'll get there eventually. Corey Sandhagen, genius fighter. That's it. That's the tier list from lowest IQ to highest IQ. Enjoy it. We will do it on the live streams this week. We've got to get through the strikers tier list. We're right now on the live streams. We're working through the top 30 strikers in the UFC. We're on day 4, I believe. We're getting into day 4 now of working this out, the top 30 strikers. But we'll bring this one up and we'll do it on the live streams. It'll be good fun. If this is your first time here, g'day. My name is Dougie. I try and make an MMA video every day of the week, Monday through Friday. So if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to join me on the live streams, you can hit that notification button down there. If you're already on board with the channel, give it a like. It helps the channel grow. Let me know some people that I should have added to this list. Maybe I'll start putting them in there for when we go to the live streams. And if you're a paying member of the channel, thank you so much. Your names are up on the next slide. If you haven't checked it out, there's some back-end content there. There's some meme reactions, some tier lists back there. So go and enjoy all that stuff. And until then, you guys all have yourselves a great day. I'll see you in the next one.